perfect shot. Right, hello love. This time around, got another review coming up, and this time it's going to be ROCKSHORE Irish Lager, 4.0%, brewed at the St James's Gate Brewery in Dublin. Now, for those who have heard of the St James's Gate Brewery in Dublin, then you will obviously know that it's the same place that Guinness is brewed. Hence the reason why I've got the Guinness glass. It doesn't need to be in a Guinness glass, it can be in any glass you want. But I just thought, in keeping and stuff, you know, I'll do the Guinness glass. Yeah, one of them. So yeah, this is, however, how does it compete with Guinness? It doesn't, because Guinness is a stout, this is a lager. So yeah, let's have a little read of what's what with the can. So yeah, it's light and crisp and it's got a refreshing taste. It's brewed in Dublin at St James's Gate Brewery. 4.0% Irish lager, made with just 4 quality ingredients, and it's best served ice cold. I've had this in the fridge for like 2 days now. It's pretty cold. Yeah. So it's an ice cold, bright golden Irish lager for a refreshing taste reminiscent of a blast of fresh air on the rocky shore of the Irish Atlantic coast, because Ireland's on the Atlantic coast, isn't it? So let's see what those 4 quality ingredients are. It doesn't say. So yeah, let's just assume it's malt, wheat, water, oxygen, something like that. I don't know, it doesn't say. So yeah, by the way, I wasn't sure that these cans would be big enough to fit in a glass, so I got 2 of them, you know. And if you don't like it, fuck off. Don't fuck off, don't. No, I could do it with the company right now. I appreciate you watching, by the way. So please don't fuck off. Stick around. It'll get good, I promise. So yeah, let's get this out the can. It's a 440ml can. Let us hope beyond hope that I can fill this up, and I won't need this one. I can have this another time, if I like the lager, obviously. Which I might, you never know. Yeah, so yeah, the St James's Gate Brewery in Dublin, obviously synonymous with Guinness, and also Hop House 13. You know, the pour is, it's not all the way to the top, but it's, you know, 9/10 of the way, or maybe 8/10 of the way. And this is very fucking pale, by the way. What colour of that? This is just this. Normally when I drink a lager is this pale, you just expect it to just taste like pure fucking water with a little bit of hop in it. A bit of a hop in that one. I'll be fucking hopping around after that, especially if it doesn't smell too good. But yeah, so yeah, let's have a, by the way, one thing that's head, you know, it's dissipated quite quick as well. So yeah, let's have a smell, shall we? Very, yeah, so you got like the sort of slightly citrusy, slightly straw, little bit of grass, you know. Teeny weeny bit peppery. But other than that, it's quite light. I've heard people saying this is quite smooth to taste. But it kind of smells quite smooth, it doesn't attack, it sort of glides into your nostrils, you know. I know it sounds a bit like pseudo-intellectual bollocks, and it probably is, but that's all I've got on my mind right now. That's how I'm interpreting the smells of. So yeah, all smelling and viewing aside, that's completely irrelevant. What matters more is the taste. Obviously, will it be ROCKSHORE, or will it be delusionally cocksure? Now there's intellectual. There's only one way to find out. bottoms up and up your bottoms. Here we go. Sláinte, as they say in Ireland, I think. So there we go. The mouth feels good. Still feeling on the back of my tongue. Let's have another go, shall we? I was going to grab that with these two fingers. Because I normally, if I have like a glass with a stem on it, that's how I do it. I sort of do like a little Spock pose and sort of grab it. Because I'm clumsy as fuck. When I hold a glass, I drop it. I'll be honest. You know, whereas if I do it like this and hold my hand horizontally, I can hold it better. You know, I'm infinitely less likely to drop it on the fucking floor and smash it, as of which I have done many times in the past. So let's have another go at this, because I wasn't really focused that much on that one. Right, when they said it was light and crisp, yeah, it is quite a crisp mouthfeel. It hits every spot, and because it's colder, it does sort of refresh you a bit, you know. However, taste-wise, it's a little bit grassy. That's it. There's fuck all to it. Otherwise, it's basically, yeah, it's basically just like a fizzy, grassy drink. I mean, it's probably just a sesh beer. It's ideal for people who, you know, they just want some, they don't really like the taste of alcohol that much, they don't like the taste of beer, lager, all that stuff that much. They just want something light, but that would help get them pissed without having to taste alcohol too much. If this is what you are, and there are people out there like that, this is ideal for you. Unfortunately, you can't just get it anywhere because it's an Irish exclusive. Let's be honest, they don't just sell it in like fucking you know, Asda and fucking, you know, Breck Road or whatever. You don't sell it there. You'd have to order it online, or you'd have to go all the way across the Irish Sea or across the Atlantic Ocean, depending on where you're coming from, and visit our good friends in the Emerald Isle and get some of this, because it's not readily available here. But you know, the mouth feels good, but I want to be able to savour and enjoy the taste of it. Wouldn't be much of a review if I'd got something that didn't have much of a taste and then, oh, that's boss, because it's not. Would I recommend it if you're into only a certain type of beer? Yes. But if you're not, and you're a bit more broader than that, and you just want to have something that tastes good, and like, you know, obviously it's the spot, this is not for you. I wouldn't recommend it. Would I have it again? Probably not. The St James's Gate brewery in Dublin has produced better. That's all I'm going to say. You know, the stouts, obviously, the foreign export, Hop House 13, things of that ilk. I haven't tried Guinness Red ever in my life. Don't even know if they still make it. I'd like to try it because, you know, it's Guinness and it's got red attached to it. What does it even mean? I don't know, but it sounds good. I'd probably try that. Yeah, so there are better options than this. This is not the best. It's not the worst thing you'll ever drink, but it's nowhere near the best. So yeah, yeah. I'm not going to give it an out of 10 because I won't do that shit. I'll just give it a thumbs up, or a thumbs down. For me, it's more leaning towards down. You know, that's the new grading system. It's easier to do because I want to do it out of 10 or like how many stars. That involves counting, and I'm not very good at math. So if you sort of just like wobble your thumb around, that's better than it, you know. Not on this hand because this wrist of it sore. But this one's fine. See, I can do it all kinds. This one I'm not doing it. I'm not going to say why the wrist's a bit sore. I'll just say I was working too hard. I'm not going to say I was wanking, because, you know, that would imply I've used one hand to wank. I have to use more than one, obviously. It's too big. Honest. Fair enough. Yeah, I was working hard and fucking hand up with it. You know, RSI, what can I say? A bit of warm water, bit of a few stretching exercises, we're good to go. Not to worry, it's not too major. So yeah, nonetheless, all that, you know, whinging out the way. That was tonight's review. Did you enjoy it? I don't know. Did I enjoy it? I've had better. I'll be back with more, and I'm hoping that they'll be better, because, you know, if they aren't, then what's the point? You know, I'll be back on Beers of Europe at some point, and I'll be bringing in more beers from across the globe. I'll be trying those beers, and I'll probably just like visit Asda and Morrison's and Tesco and get some beers from there as well, and just give them a try. And I've got that other Pepsi as well from Japan, Pepsi Zero, which is Japanese Pepsi Max. I'm going to compare that with the Pepsi Max that we get in Britain. Is it the same or is it different? Because I've done the normal Pepsi from Britain with the Pepsi Nama, which is what their normal Pepsi is called. It's different. Theirs has elements of ginger in it, whereas ours doesn't. Ours is sweet as fuck. Theirs is not as sweet and it has elements of ginger in it. Interesting. But it was nice. You know, but I prefer our Pepsi because it's just got that like sweet kick to it, you know. I want something that makes me hyperactive afterwards, you know. Because, you know, like it's you wake up in the morning and you're still tired and you need something to wake you up. You want them E numbers, don't you? The Japanese one didn't have the E numbers for me, you know. I want to be able to sort of repeatedly slap myself across the forehead and not sort of like feel anything, you know? And have like a sort of wide-eyed cockmongler grin going on, something like this. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going for. And our Pepsi does that for you, whereas the Japanese one, not so much. So yeah, bit of cultural learnings for you. Nonetheless, I'm gonna fucking sign out anyway. Take care, everyone.